Have you ever met someone who is up till 2 a.m. scrolling reels, texting friends, watching one more episode, and somehow the next morning they're the first one who would wake up, wide awake with full of energy, no coffee, no struggle, they are just on. Meanwhile, you slept for 8 hours straight and you're still half dead by 9 a.m. What is going on with these people? Are they superhuman, or is there something in their psychology the rest of us are missing? Let's talk about it. 1. Different clock. While society praise early risers, researchers have identified specific variations in what are known as clock genes. For a small percentage of the population, these genes don't just delay the desire to sleep, they actually shift the body's entire hormonal schedule. Instead of waking up sluggish because they slept late, their bodies release a sharp spike of cortisol, the alertness hormone, the moment their eyes open, regardless of the time on the clock. 2. The brain advantage. Psychologically, these individuals often thrive on a unique feedback loop. The quiet hours of the late night provide a rare distraction-free environment that triggers a psychological state of hyperfocus and intense creativity. Because their brains experience a surge of dopamine late in the evening, they associate those late hours with achievement and peak cognitive performance rather than exhaustion. When they wake up, that positive momentum carries over, giving them an immediate psychological edge and a sense of readiness to tackle the day's tasks. 3. The sleep quality. Psychology shows that how well you sleep often matters more than the exact hour you fall asleep. Someone who sleeps deeply for 6 hours uninterrupted may feel much more energized than someone who goes to bed early but wakes up repeatedly throughout the night. It's not only about when you sleep, it's about how restorative that sleep actually is for your body. Energy comes from within themselves, not from the clock. 4. Energy comes from within, and there's a deeper psychological trait at play too. Adaptability. People who thrive on irregular sleep schedules often score higher on resilience and lower on rigid routine dependence. They're not thrown off when their schedule shifts, because their sense of energy and productivity isn't tied to the clock. It's tied to how they feel in the moment. Psychologically, that's a form of internal locus of control. They believe their energy is something they generate, not something the sleep cycle hands them. 5. Sleep debt begins. Of course, this isn't a free pass to ignore sleep science. Chronic late nights still carry real risks for most of the people. Sleep debt catches up. But for true night owls whose biology and habits are aligned, waking up active isn't magic. Mindset and self-trained routine working together. So if you're one of these people sleeping late, but somehow thriving, you're not broken or you're not lazy, you might just be built on a different clock. And if you're the opposite, someone who needs those early quiet hours to feel alive, that's not a flaw either. Understanding your own rhythm is half the battle. If this gave you a little more insight into how your mind and body actually work, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here. See you in the next video.